everybody, welcome back to Meals with Marcia. Today I want to share a recipe with you, and it is called Crockpot potato soup. I'm excited to show you this, so let's get started. First of all, you need some shredded hash browns. I've got those. And guys, do not pay attention to the way I look right now because it is early on a Tuesday morning, and I have to cook this for about 3.5 to 4 hours on high. And I wanted to go ahead and get it on there. And I promise when I come back to finish the rest of it, I will look a little bit better. But I just twisted my hair up so I could get this on, and I wanted to record this. All right, so we're going to be using my crock pot today. Like I said, we need shredded hash browns, and I'm going to open it up. Now, when I clean my crock pot after I cook in it, I always take a clean paper towel and drop it down in there. And what that does is it's supposed to help absorb the odor from like the last thing you cooked. I know even though you wash it, it still has that smell. So it absorbs that, and so that's why I always put a napkin in there. So just to let you know, that's just a little tidbit. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put my hash browns in. And this is just kind of a dump and go type recipe. And these are the frozen hash browns. They're the shredded. You could use the chunked if you want. I tried to break these up. There's a few of them that's not breaking up, so maybe I didn't get my knife here. Do that real quick. I want to kind of break those up so they'll cook even. I like to do it with my hands, but it's okay. Yeah, there we go. It's breaking up pretty easy now. Got that one big chunk. Try not to stab your crock pot if you can. Just gently do it and it'll break it up. All right, that looks good. Okay. And then we need 4 cups of chicken broth. I have the low sodium because the canned soup's going to have some salt in it. We don't want it too salty. Now you can always go back and add salt if you taste this and it doesn't taste like it's going to be salty enough, but we just try to do the low sodium when we can. Okay, put that in there. Like I said, this is a dump and go. It's really easy. And then we're going to do a 1/2 cup of diced onion. And I just used a Vidalia, and it was like a 1/2 of a medium-sized onion, and usually about a 1/2 cup. All right. Then we're going to do our cream of chicken soup. And there's salt, like I said, in this soup. Probably need a regular spoon for that. That one's too good. It's the fall. Today's October 1st, so it's getting cooler weather. I mean, you know, in Tennessee, one day it's 50 and the next day it's 85, so you never know. But generally speaking, in the fall is when we like to have soup, so that's why I'm sharing this today. And we love potatoes at our house, so this is a good one. Okay, got that stirred up. All right, and then you're going to have some dry ranch seasoning. Now, you can buy the ranch packs, and they're going to equal about 3 tablespoons, that one pack. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do 3 tablespoons of ranch seasoning. It's going to give it some great flavor. But like I said, you could buy just the packs and just pour the whole pack in there. That's all you'll need. I keep this. This is a staple in my house because we love homemade ranch. And then you're going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. We're going to add that. Let's see if I can get my 1/2 teaspoon here. I think I'm still asleep this morning. Like I said, I will look better the second day. I'm just trying to get this on this morning and I'm busy. Okay, and then pepper. And I don't have my pepper. Give me 1 second. Let me grab it. And then we need 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. I'm not going to add any salt to it, guys, because like I said, of the soup, and I've got the low sodium chicken broth, but if it doesn't seem salty enough, we'll go back. All right, now, then I'm going to cut up some bacon. This is some bacon I have pre-cooked. You can just tear it with your hands. You can cut it up. I would say about 6 slices of bacon. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in there because I feel like that gives it more flavor if you do it now instead of waiting to the end to do that. So let's do the bacon real quick. Let me get that in there. I love crock pot stuff, especially when I'm working. I mean, it helps me so much. I do meal prep through the week. So like if I'm having tacos or homemade pizza or whatever, like I'll go ahead and get my pizza crust ready, you know, and have it so I don't have to bake it when I get home. Or, you know, I'll go ahead and do my ground beef for my tacos. you know, to make it go a little bit quicker, because I work till 6 o'clock at night, and it's a lot to come home and have to cook a nice dinner. And you know, I get tired. I don't like to eat out. We eat out usually once on the weekends, maybe. And I eat out once through the week for lunch. So we don't eat out a lot. We cook from home a lot. And I meal prep, and it saves us money, and it tastes better, to be honest. All right, now let's stir all this up. And I've got to cook it about 3.5 to 4 hours on high. I think I'm going to start 3.5 hours and see where we're at, because you just have to get all this married together and get those potatoes cooked. So I'm going to do it on high. And make sure I got everything. I have to go back to my my recipe, because sometimes I forget, because I only do this in the fall and in the winter. Okay, yeah, that's everything. All right, and this is what it looks like so far, guys. And I'm going to take it over here and we'll plug it up. Like I said, I'm going to set it on high for 3.5 hours. I do have a digital crock pot. I've talked about this before. I love this because if I needed to cook this while I'm gone to work, I can set the timer, and then it'll cook for the time I set, and then it turns it to warm, and it keeps it warm when I get home. So if you have to be away from home and use a crock pot, digital is the way to go. All right, I'm going to do that. Let me put the lid on. I do not snap my lid down. I just put the lid on, and I'll do it like that, but I'm not going to lock the snaps. Well, my crock pot's been crazy. But I'm going to plug this up, and then I do have one more step I have to do before we eat it, which is add the cream cheese and the cheddar cheese. But when this is done, I will come back and I'll do that, and I'll show you what's next, okay? I'll be back in just a little while. Hey everybody, welcome back. Okay, I have cooked my crock pot potato soup for 3.5 hours on high. So now I've got to add my next 2 ingredients in there, and then I'm gonna come back and show you the finished product here in a little bit. All right, so now we're gonna do a block of softened cream cheese. Whoop, this thing's steamy. And I just cut that up into little squares. So I'm gonna spoon that in there. So it'll be broke up into little pieces. I can get that in there. I'm going to scrape the sides off because I don't want to waste anything. Okay. And stir that up a little bit. I decided just to move over here to the bar so I wouldn't have to keep moving my crock pot everywhere. Because this is going to be a quick part of the video. Smells amazing right now. But we got to get that melted. Okay. And then I've got some freshly shredded cheddar cheese. I'm going to do 1 cup of that. I'm just going to eyeball it, okay? Probably half of this pack, because I think this was a 2-cup pack. So I think I'm going to do half of that. Now, I'm going to save this, and I'm going to save my bacon that I had cooked, because when we eat it today, we may garnish it with a little bit of sour cream, cheese, and bacon. So let me stir that up. This smells so good, and it just makes me think of fall. And like I said, I do love fall. I'm crazy about summer. But you know, in the fall, things cool down. We can go outside and build a bonfire and be out in the yard a little bit without sweating our head off. All right. Now, I'm going to set this for 30 to 45 minutes. I'll probably check it in 30 minutes. Let me see. I'm going to do high, and I'm going to do 30 more minutes. And I'll check it, and then when I come back, we're going to taste it together in a little bowl with maybe some sour cream and cheese and bacon, okay? I'll be back in just a little bit. Hey everybody, welcome back. Okay, I went back and I added my cream cheese and my shredded cheese, and I let it cook for 45 more minutes on high in my crock pot. And we have got potato soup. Guys, this smells amazing. So what I'm going to do is I just put a little bit in a bowl. I'm not going to eat a whole bowl. I just want to taste it with you. I'm going to put a little bit of cheese in there, as much as you want, but I'm just going to do that much. Then I'm going to do a little dollop of sour cream. Okay, and I'm not going to because I already got bacon in here, but you can also add some extra bacon. I got some cooked bacon in here. You could cut up another piece of bacon or whatever, but that's another topping you could put on there. So let me stir this up, and I'll see if I can taste it for you. We're going to have this for supper tonight. And I think when I get home, I'm either going to make some sour cream muffins. I have a recipe for that. Or I've got some Italian bread over here. I may just slice it and just put some garlic butter on it and toast it in the oven. But I'll do some kind of bread with it. This looks so yummy, guys. Look at that. And rich. Let's see. That is delicious. So much flavor. Now, I could probably add a little bit more salt to this. Remember, I did the low sodium chicken broth, and I also did a can of cream of chicken soup, and I was afraid to salt it. But I probably could salt it a little bit if you want to, because sometimes it takes a lot of salt for potatoes to taste right. But it's got that salty bacon in there. You don't have to have it, but you could put a little bit more if you want. That is delicious and tasty. I cannot wait to have this. Guys, this is a really good recipe to do like on a cold day and have that ready. Well, so you got your potatoes, your dairy, and then you've got the meat. You've got the bacon in there as well. That is spot on delicious. Very flavorful. Excuse me, I need to quit eating. Guys, if you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Meals with Marsha, and don't forget that everything you're going to need and how to make this is going to be in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. God bless. Bye-bye.